Hi, this is Control Trends in Paris on the second day of EasyIO Global Partner Conference in Paris. I'm with Mike Marston. Mike, it's a fabulous location. It's been a fabulous thing. There's about 100 people here from all over the world, 6 continents. The key terms we're using around here is Renaissance.
That's right.
So why don't you tell our Control Trends community what we mean by Renaissance?
Well, Renaissance is more, if you look at the history of Friends, it's where people wanted to bring new ideas together and change the old ways in a lot of ways. So when you look at the people who are joining us at this amazing event, our sponsors, they are really a coming together of great minds. You know, if you look at our sponsors, you've got Sky Foundry, you've got J2 with EasyStack, you've got Contemporary Controls, really all the new guys who are bringing this renaissance to the controls industry.
Awesome, awesome. And then there's two buzzwords going around here. One begins with easy and the other word is edge. Tell us about those 2 words and how they fit.
Well, the 2 E's very important. I mean, I think edge is more about aligning ourselves with IT. This business is growing exponentially. We call it the race to the small space, but it's more than that. It's really the race to the internet of everything.
Right.
You know, everything is going to be connected. Now, of course, we have to look at cybersecurity issues and things like that. But what we've got to do is follow IT, and we've got to make it easy. So, edge and easy. That means we can go from the edge directly to the cloud. This is not something new, it's been around a long time. But it's new for this industry to get these minds together and actually do it.
Well, what's really interesting too is at this conference we're seeing that there's a common currency, and that's buildings. All over the globe, buildings are essentially the same, and there's the same inherent needs, and that is to service, to get the greatest return on investments, energy dollars, everything's important, IAQ, we also worry about the environment, but we really get some good information that there's only 30% of the buildings in the world right now are serviced properly with the new technology, with the edge devices and smart devices.
Yeah, I mean, it is subjective that, but I believe that. I believe that, you know, sure, we've got thermostats in those buildings, but we don't have managed services from the edge to the enterprise. And you're seeing that now in the homes, you know, with Nest and things like that. It's starting to happen. And there's going to be more of that. We're now doing vending machines, we're doing breweries, we're doing pumping stations in Texas, and, you know, the sort of stuff, you know, we're getting involved in is amazing. And there's a lot of things we haven't even announced yet. But there's going to be a lot of announcements here as well today.
Well, let's talk about those announcements. We have some great sponsors. Right. We have Belimo here.
Yep.
We have J2 Innovations. Tell us a little bit about that EasyStack.
Okay, well, J2 again they are really a strong part of this renaissance because they're very well connected with Sky Foundry, with IntelliStar are here. They really bring this new breed, those young people who've got these great ideas, you know, along with the strength of Brian Frank and John Petsy and all those guys. That's what sold it to us. I mean, we are huge Tritium fans, you know, we are in all the way, you know, but we also need some of the things that they bring, which is really great dashboarding, really great presentation tools, energy apps, but they've actually got their own framework. And Maxline are now doing drivers. You can now buy an N2 driver for EasyStack.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
So, what's planned for today? Today's day 2. We got a great business conference going on too. But what else do we have looking forward to?
Well, today we've got Belimo. We're going to be showing a new product that's a 4-port MP bus EasyIO device. It looks a little bit like a MIG. We have a MIG product coming out through Maxline, which is pretty interesting. We've got Contemporary Controls doing some BACnet stuff with us. We've got BACnet schedules we're introducing. And the message today is we're going to be head-end or enterprise neutral. In other words, we can interface to anything.
Understood.
Now, the way we're going to do that initially is with VTL BBC standard, which is the BACnet building controller, but it's very subjective. There's many interpretations of it. In layman's terms, it means we're going to have BACnet points, BACnet alarms, BACnet histories, and BACnet schedules. So now it doesn't matter what your head end is.
Well, and it was really amazing. Last point we'll make, Mike, and take a break here, is that this is truly a global event.
Oh yeah.
Just remind our Control Trends community where people are from. I think it's all 6 out of the 7 continents are represented here.
Right, right. Well, you know, the only guy who didn't come this year was the guy from Brazil, actually, funnily enough. And but I'll say hi to him now because I know he watches Control Trends all the time. Even though there's only 100 people here, you know, we could have had 1,000 people easily, right? What we wanted is the right people to be here, the people who are really part of this renaissance, the people who really believe it and get it. So we've got people here from New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, Paris,
Canada?
Eastern Europe, Norway, Canada, USA. We've got a good turnout from US this year, a good turnout from Canada. We've got Greystone here, one of our partners, also with sensors.
Sure.
I mean, really top notch. I mean, I'm not sure who I've missed, but really good, full on. And this is the second of many shows to come. We will be doing North America as well.
All right, Mike, I just wanted to revisit last night. What a great Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful time. Thank you. EasyIO really throws a party when it's time to socialize. They've got a great networking event. For those people that might not know how to get a hold of EasyIO or catch up to all the EasyIO products and some of the new releases, how do they get a hold of EasyIO?
Well, you're better off going to the European site. So it's www.easyo.eu. The .com site is the one I'm responsible for, and it's not great, and I'm very embarrassed by it. But .eu is fantastic. All the products are on there, all the latest stuff, and we are going to merge those websites soon. So if you look at the .com, you're going to say, what's Mike playing at, right? But just go to EU and you'll see what we're playing at. Yeah, last night was a great party, but big announcement today is that following this, people are going to start making their nominations for the Control Trends Awards on the 24th of January in Orlando at the Hard Rock Cafe.
I know, that's going to be awesome.
So, you know, we're ready, and please, you know, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, and I know it's not, you know, we're EasyIO, but you also plug everybody else as well, you know. So you do give everybody a fair share of news, and people who've got news to offer, you do make sure that it gets out there, and the following's getting stronger and stronger. We've got a big group here from India as well, I've got to mention that. So yeah, our Control Trends is going global, it is global, and a lot of people, yeah, no, it's great, we need it, and we need to educate, you know, about cybersecurity, we need to educate about what does Edge mean, what does Enterprise mean, what is this renaissance in control, you know, and get the message out there. And you're certainly doing that. I really appreciate that.
Well, Mike, thank you for all the kind words you're saying about Control Trends, because, you know, Eric and I really enjoy it. We love it. We have a passion for it. We believe our industry needs it. We want to thank EasyIO for always being the first on board. After every show, EasyIO comes up after the show and says, hey, we're in for next year. And that gives us the confidence to go forward and take on bigger commitments and try to increase the global presence.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, for us, it's a no-brainer. You know, we're very particular how we go to market, how we position ourselves in the market. We think Control Trends is the best way to do it. And, you know, I just think let's do more of this. Let's get more people more into this, and just keep doing what you're doing. It's really good.
Great, thank you.
So, Kenny, I just had to hop in for a moment because Gordon Chin is in the house. Okay. So, you know, one of the things we try to do with Control Trends is introduce the world to some of the really, really great people that are in our industry. Gordon Chin's right at the top of that list. So, Gordon, I mean, I know you're kind of the man behind the scenes making it happen.
He is.
The Donald Trump of the control world, if you will. The, you know, pick your analogy. The Richard Branson of the control room, the Steve Jobs of the control world.
That's it.
I mean, you know, you, Lem, Mike. I mean, what a great team. So, it should not go unnoticed that Gordon was the Control Trends Executive of the Year for the small business manufacturer last year, which is a feat. Again, you know, Gordon's behind the scenes making it happen. So, Gordon, what a pleasure. Thanks for taking a few minutes to speak with us. Mike, thanks for bringing Gordon over.
Oh, no problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the face of greatness, Gordon Chin.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well, Mike, until next episode, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. We've still got to do pub talk one night.